Okay, so now I want to try a word problem. The German club collected the same amount from each member going on a trip. When 6 members could not go, each remaining member was charged $2 more to cover the total cost of the $360 that the trip cost. So, how many members went on this trip? So, we got a lot of information here. We know that they started to plan the trip and divided it by how many people were going, and then 6 people were not going to go. So first of all, we had 360 over some number x. We're going to go on the trip, and they were going to just divide that out and share the cost. Then all of a sudden, 6 people couldn't go. So now we have to divide 360 by a different number, a bigger number. So let's go x, I'm not using x here, x plus 6. And what happened was it cost $2 more for each member, so $2 more. So that's the equation we have to solve. Again, read the problem carefully. At first, they were going on a trip that cost $360. They had X members, so you do 360 divided by X. Then what happened was they had to divide the 360 because 6 people weren't going to go. We had to make up for those 6 people, so we had to add 6 and divide 360 by a different number, and then add $2 more to what everybody had to pay. All right, so let's deal with fractional coefficients when we have a word problem. German club collected money, the same amount from each member to go on a trip. When 6 members could not go, each of the remaining members was charged $2 more to cover the total cost of the $360 that the trip cost. So the trip cost $360. That's an important number. We also have the members going, which let's call X, and then we have the 6 kids that decided not to go. So if we have X members going on this trip today, so I take the 360 and divide it by X, and that comes out to a certain amount of money. And that's what we're paying today. But originally, we were going to take our 360 and divide it by X plus 6, because there were 6 other kids that were going to go. Now, the $2 more, right? That's because of this number here, so let's add $2 to that number, because the original number we were going to pay was some amount 360 divided by X plus 6. Now we're doing 360 divided by X. These numbers are not the same. We're balanced by the number $2 because now we have to pay $2 more because we don't have all those 6 kids going with us. So let's solve this fractional problem. Fraction here, fraction here. Oh, let's make that a fraction. Put a 1 in the bottom. What's the common denominator for these 2 fractions? This one's harder than the other 2. All right, the common denominator is X and X plus 6. So I have to multiply that times each one of these fractions. So let's rewrite it over here. So if I have X plus 6 times 360 over X equals X plus 6 times 360 over X plus 6 plus 2 times X and X plus 6. Whoa, that's a lot of multiplying to do. But we can do that. You guys are smart kids. All right. Oh, look, we can reduce that X with that. Whoa, that X plus 6 with that. Huh, my multiplying just got easy. All right, let's put a new page here. Figure that out. So we have X plus 6 times 360. equals x times 360 plus 2 times x plus 6. That's still a little tricky. All right, so I'm going to do 360x plus 6 times 360. I don't know that one yet. Equals 360 times x plus, oh, I'm going to do this one out, x squared plus 6x times 2. So 2x squared plus 12x. All right, let's simplify and get everything onto one side. So my x squared I want to write first, 2x squared. So I got that. Then I have 360x plus 12x, so that's, oh, I'm not going to, let's move this 360x over. Ooh, little shortcut. Minus 360x, that's gone. I'm liking that. All right, plus 12x. And then I'm going to move this blob of a number over, minus 6 times 360. And this is don't multiply till the end method because I sense that we have a little shortcut happening here. Everything divides by 2. So how about x squared plus 6x minus 2 into 6 is 3. Now remember that 2, I have to divide it into just one of these multiples, not both of them. Now I guess I have to do that multiplying. So 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 6 is 18, carry the 1, 9 and 1 is 10. 1080. Huh. That's an interesting number, isn't it? Okay, so I have to factor this now. Factors for x squared, x and x, right? Now, what about the rest of it? Can we factor 1080? I don't know about that one. I gotta make a list. 1 times 1080. 2 times 540. I'm getting closer. I need to have a difference of 6 in the middle. Anyone know what it is? You guys with your calculators? How about, I could make the whole list, but let's try 30. 1080 divided by 30. 36? Yeah. And I need a difference of 6. So, x plus 36, x minus 30. And now I can finish solving this by setting equal to 0. X plus 36 equals 0, so x equals negative 36. X minus 30 equals 0, so x equals 30. And those are the answers to the problem. So, well, there could be answers to the problem. What's wrong with one of those numbers? We're talking members of the German club, remember? You can't have negative 36. Good thinking. All right. So the answer is there were 30 members, all right, that went on the trip. How many members were there when they were first deciding about the trip? 36 members, right? But then 6 decided not to go. All right.